Welcome to the Professional Standards Training Tracker Tool, Training Video Series. This is Chapter 3, Navigation, Help, and Homepage. There are 3 subchapters to this video. We recommend this whole video be viewed by all users. Navigation Overview. This is the homepage. We will go over this page in more detail later in the video, but let's look at the menu options first. There are 6 main menus available to all user categories and roles. These are going from left to right: Home, Training, Reports, Online Resources, Help, and Welcome. Before we look at each of these in detail, we wanted to mention for some of our users that we have a skip navigation feature. If you tab onto the menu bar, you will be given an option to skip the menu bar completely. Some users might find this useful. We'll go ahead and look at those menu options in more detail now. We have 2 basic types of menus, those that are direct and those that have submenu options. The home menu option will return you to your home page from anywhere in the tool. This is an example of a direct menu option. Activating this option is done with one click of the mouse or by using the Enter key. The training menu is next, and this is an example of a menu option with submenus. It has 2 submenus: Training History and Enter Training. With a mouse, you can hover over the menu to see the options. With the keyboard controls, each page will bring the focus to the page content. You will use Shift plus Tab to go to the left through the menus, or Tab to go to the right. Once you're on the menu item you want to use, the Enter key will activate the option selected. You would select a submenu title by either clicking with the mouse or selecting it with the up-down arrow keys and using Enter. All menus with submenu options will work in the same way. We have gone ahead and selected the training history. This page displays the trainings that have been recorded by you for this current school year. There is a school year drop-down that will allow you to select other school years. Please note that the school year begins each year on July 1, so after that point this page will appear empty until you enter in at least one training for the new school year. The Enter Training screen is a form that allows you to log a training. This page is part of the core of our site, so we would invite you to see the video titled Chapter 4, Adding, Editing, or Deleting Training Records for a more detailed look. At a high level, this page accesses a database of training titles that have been provided by multiple sources. If you start typing in the training field, you will see the training title options available that match what you type. You do not need to type the title exactly. The search will return any titles that contain the word you type or a similar word anywhere in the title. Enter Training does have some dynamic page elements that only appear once you've selected a training title. There are a number of required fields that need to be filled in for each training. For example, each user must select at least one name from the employee table, even if that is the only name being shown. Managers would see more names here and would be able to select multiple employees at once. When you enter a training on this screen, you will be returned to your training history page, where you will see the training added to the page under the correct school year. Going back to our menu bar, we will click on the Reports option. This is a direct menu link that opens the Reports page. There are multiple report types that can be selected. These are Detailed Report, Summary Report, and the 4 specific summary reports. Summary report by key area, summary report by training topic, summary report by learning objectives, and summary report by training title. The default is the detailed report, which provides a single line for each training logged for the people you select to include in the report. The various summary reports will usually provide one line for each person for each school year. At the top of the page area, there's a short summary for each report that will tell you what to expect and what the required fields are for that report. Here is the summary report. When all required fields for a report are selected, you can use the View Report button to open the report results in a browser tab. Using the controls at the top left of the page, you can review and export the report results. The formats available include PDF, Excel, Word, and other formats. When you are done, you will want to click the Close button at the bottom of the report to return to the report screen in the Professional Standards Training Tracker tool. Back on the menu bar, our next menu option is Online Resources. Clicking on this option directly opens the Online Resources page. The Online Resources page displays links to pages outside of the Training Tracker tool that provide more information on professional standards and other tools provided by the Food and Nutrition Service Office. The next menu option is Help. This menu has its own section in this video. Briefly, this menu has 3 submenu options: User Guides, Training Videos, and Contact Us. Please see the other section of this video for more details. The last menu option is the Welcome menu. The full name of this includes the logged in user or your name. As you can see, our menu is Welcome Richard Test Record. This menu has 2 sub-options, Profile and Log Out. When you click on Profile, you will see the user profile page that summarizes your information. As you can see, we are using the Richard Test Record as our account for this video. This screen also shows your date of hire, email, and manager information. Since this sample profile is for a school employee, this screen displays their assigned school. For state or FNS users, this would show your state. This screen is read-only. However, down at the bottom, there's an Edit button. A user who has changed their school, or from part-time to full-time, might use this to update their profile. Only certain fields can be edited while you are logged into the system. These are fields that are not grayed out. Many of the fields may be edited if you send in a request via either the Contact Us page or the Help email. Your first name, last name, and business email are tied to your e-authentication account and therefore cannot be changed on the Professional Standards Training Tracker tool. Changes submitted on this edit page will take effect immediately and will affect who can see you and your training records. Once we click the Update button at the bottom of the screen, the system will make the updates. This pop-up screen is letting you know that the changes were successful and that we are being taken back to the home page. The last menu option available is the ability to log out of the system. We are going to skip clicking at this time. If we had clicked that link, the USDA servers are set to try to automatically close your browser window. If you are using Microsoft Internet Explorer as your browser, the window will close. Users of other browsers will see a message, but it will not close your window. Either way, your account will be logged out. That wraps up our review of the 6 standard menu options. There are a few menus only available to certain roles or user categories that were not covered in this video. These will be covered in other videos in greater detail for those roles. As a reminder, please use the help email at cnpntab@fns.usda.gov for any questions or challenges you have while using our website. Help menu. In this section, we will be going over the Help menu option. This menu has 3 submenu options: User Guides, Training Videos, and Contact Us. The User Guide is an online user manual which is available for reading or downloading as a PDF. You can print out certain pages, chapters, or the whole manual if desired. The information in the User Guide links to the role setting. In your user profile, we have logged in as a sample school employee, so the User Guide available is the standard employee user guide. This guide is applicable for any employee or staff user. There is a separate user guide for managers and directors that would be automatically available under their profile. The next Help submenu is Training Videos. This page allows user to view all of the available training videos. There are multiple videos which cover broad topics for our system. All published videos appear on this page. The first 2 videos are also available via links on the Tools About page. Each video will play on this page. It might be helpful to resize the video window to fill your screen using the available full screen option at the bottom far right. There are additional video controls at the bottom of the video window, such as the play and pause button, volume control, video time display, closed captioning toggle, and settings that may be useful. Your computer's video player software will also affect viewing. If there are any problems that are not fixed with the displayed controls, please request your computer's technical support team to help you. Many of the videos are segmented by subchapters. You will see these as links under the main chapter heading. Clicking on the main chapter link will play all subchapters. Clicking on a subchapter link will allow you to jump to that section and skip over the sections in the same topic. Returning to the Help menu, we have one more submenu to go. Contact Us. The Contact Us page allows you to send a message into the system administrators so that they can provide you help, or you might make suggestions for new functions or bug fixes. This page is customized to your account by default. The title here is going to become the subject line of the email that is sent to the system administrators. It should be a very short summary of the message. The name and email address fields contain your information by default. These may be changed if you are sending a message for a different user. The phone number field is optional. The message field will be the body of the email. Please use this field to give us as much detail as possible. At the bottom, there is a checkbox to use if this problem or help request is related to Section 508 or ease of use. Please check this box if appropriate. Since this is a relatively simple form, we want to use this page to show the general idea of our field validation messages. Most fields on this page are required, and their field title ends with an asterisk character. In the page header area, we can find the message that lets us know that this means this field is required. If we try to use the send message field without making any changes to the page, we will see two field validation messages appear. The first one is for the title field. The message appears in red text, under or after the field to which it is linked. This one states the title asterisk field is required. That field name is included so that you can find the exact field which has the problem. Until all screen messages are resolved, you will not be able to save, or in this case, transmit the information in the fields. That wraps up our review of the help menu. As a reminder, please use the help email at cnpntab@fns.usda.gov for any questions or challenges you have while using our website. Homepage. The Professional Standards Training Tracker tool homepage is your personal training dashboard and is displayed when you log into the Training Tracker tool and also when you click the Home menu link. The top of the page gives a very brief summary of what the site does. In the center of the screen is a line showing you the current date, how many days are left in the school year, and how many training hours you must take to meet your annual requirement. This area has a countdown from July 1st of a year to the following June 30th. It tracks both the yearly required amount of training and the amount of training you have logged into the system to give you a remaining amount of hours needed for the current school year. With this profile, we have a single training record completed for the 2018-2019 school year on August 7th, 2018. That was 15 minutes or 0.25 hours in length. The screen shows that 9.75 more hours are needed because it is subtracting that 0.25 hours from our 10-hour full-time employee goal. Your goal amount is linked directly to the job title in your profile. At the bottom of the home page, there's an area that will display the most recent 5 training titles that were logged in. As training records are added, this table will change based upon the training titles logged. The most recent completion date is displayed at the top. Currently, this is showing training records completed on June 19th and August 7th. 1 in the previous and 1 in the current school year. While the middle of the screen is linked directly to the school year, this recent training area is driven only by calendar dates. This concludes our review of the home page. As a reminder, please use the help email at cnpntab@fns.usda.gov for any questions or challenges you have while using our website. Thank you for viewing.